Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel APM Guide. As a part of our ADB Concept series, in this video we discuss how to simulate a double tap gesture on a Android device using ADB commands. Okay, so in ADB, we do not have a double tap command directly. Okay, if you want to perform a double tap, we have to use a command called tap command twice. Okay, means you are performing tap twice. Okay, it will become a double tap. Okay, so if you take an example, in my simulator, I want to double tap this checkbox. Okay, so this single tap and the double tap. Okay, okay. So as I told, we do not have a direct command to do a double tap. So in this scenario, we are using a tap command directly, and twice we are performing it here. Okay, we'll discuss how we are performing this tab command twice to mimic the double tap gesture on an Android device. Okay, so first of all, we know what exactly a tab command all about. See, in ADB cell input tab command is used to simulate a touchscreen tab on an Android device from your computer via ADB, that is an Android debug bridge, and it is a part of the ADB cell input command suite, which allows you to simulate the user input like taps, swipes, key events. That is the ADB cell input command suite. We have a few commands which simulates the inputs like tap, swipes, key events. Okay, in my previous video already I discussed about the taps and swipes. Okay, that video link I placed the in description. Please go to that one to understand the type and swipe gestures, how we can perform on the Android device. So coming to our topic, we are performing a double tap. Okay, see, to achieve the double tap, we can run the tap command in sequential. Means I am performing the tap command twice in a sequential, as in single unit. Okay, so the basic syntax will be ADB space cell space input space tab. I had to provide the x and y coordinates. Okay, where exactly I have to provide the tab there. And double ampersand. That is the, as you know, when you use this double ampersand, that is a double and, okay, we can able to mimic you can able to run the two ADB cell commands sequentially. To run the ADB cell command sequentially in a single line, we had to use the double ampersand, that is a double and here. Okay, this symbol I had to use here. So first I am using this tab command once and then double ampersand, that is the ADB cell input tab x and y coordinates. So the same x and y coordinate I had to provide here so that I can mimic the double tab here. Okay. As explanation, we have the what exactly the ADB. That is the Android debug this tool. Cell is the executes a cell command on the device input command to simulate the user input. So in our case, it is a tab here. Okay, that is a tab. Simulates a finger tab on the screen. Means it will mimic the finger tap on the screen. What is x here? X is a horizontal screen coordinate in pixel. Y is a vertical screen coordinate in pixel. So we'll discuss how exactly we get the x and y coordinates here. Okay. So now before going to example, we'll open the simulator here. Okay. So I need to get, see, I had to provide double tap here. Means in single command line, I had to provide like this. So this type of gesture I need to perform on this checkbox. Check and check I need to perform. Okay, so I had to get the x and y coordinates. If you see this one, if you see the syntax, I need to provide the x and y coordinate. It will be same for this command line and this command line. Okay, So if you open the simulator here, I need to get the x and y coordinate of this checkbox too. Okay, how I can be able to get it? Okay, so in Android we have a option called. So if you go to the settings, click on settings. Okay, and go to system and advanced. Here we have a developer option. Just click on that one. So we have developer option on. Okay. And then if you go to the input section under the developer option, we have two tabs here. See, that is the show tabs, pointer location. So I want to enable the pointer location and the show tabs here. See, if I once I enable this one, you can observe in the top corner. See, if the thing is there in the top corner, right? So once I say enable pointer location, see, and tab. Okay, you see the top we have the x and y coordinates diagonally and x and y coordinates. Okay, so we have few values are appearing here. Okay, just enable it in our simulator. It will work both in the simulator and the real-time device also. Okay, so then we'll go back here. Okay, so our application is there. I'll just open our application. Okay, now if you observe it here, I can able to fetch the external coordinate of this checkbox here. Just click on here and just move here. See, as you move on this one, you see the it's showing the x and y coordinates here. It says if you observe here, see it observe. So once again, I'm clicking here. Just a minute. So it says as it's not so clear. So you say as 60, x is 60 and y is 639. Okay, so just open the command prompt and just first we perform a tab here. We check it out. Okay, ADB cell input type so tab 60 650. Okay, so once again we'll check it here. It says it's not so clear. You can able to see here. Okay, it says 58. So just change the value as 58 nearby. Okay. So just click on enter here so that it has tab here. Okay. Yeah, see, it's right. We got the XY coordinate properly. So here I perform a tab here, means single time I performed here. I had to perform double tab. So I had to execute this command twice. How we can able to do it? Okay, by using the ampersand symbol, okay, double and okay, I can able to perform the two ADB cell commands as a single line. Okay, this is the example here. So I had to provide the ADB space cell space input space tab x-axis and y-axis double ampersand, that is a double and. Okay, ADB space cell space input space tab x and y coordinate, same x and y coordinate I did perform here. Okay, so I had to use double ampersand here to run two ADB cell commands as a single unit here. Okay, so coming back to our command prompt here, I have to execute this command twice, right? A single unit. Just copy this one, select it and enter. Just paste it here. Just use space, double ampersand, and then do this one. Okay. Now, once again, open the simulator. Okay, and go to the this one. Okay, see now you can observe here when I click on when I execute this command, it just check uncheck here. That is a it mimic has a double tap. See, this is how we can able to perform the double tap by using the tap command. Okay, and by using the concat means I am executing the ADB cell command, two commands in single line. Okay, as I told in ADB, we do not have a double tap command directly. We had to use the tap command in tricky way so that we can mimic our double tap. Okay, so here in case I am using the tap command with executing the two ADB cell commands sequentially, okay, by using these ampersand symbols. Okay, so we have combined these two things, that is the tab command and this sequential execution of the ADB cell commands here. Okay, this is how we can achieve the double tap in ADB cell command. Okay, so what exactly the use cases? Where exactly you can use this one? That is the automating a UI testing, bypassing the parts of an app manually, skip slash screens, scripting user behavior for demos or data entry. Okay, so one thing we need to note here when you are using this tab command, the coordinate depends upon the screen resolution and orientation. As you know, our Android device have different type of screen resolutions and orientation. So our x and y coordinate will change here. Okay, simple as a the x and coordinates is the x is the horizontal, y coordinates the vertical here. Now always you remember the x and coordinate will start from the top left corner. From here it will start here. Okay, and we get the x and y coordinates here. Okay, and make sure that the second point is make sure that USB debugging is enabled on your Android device here. Okay, this is a precondition here. And you can find the coordinate by using the screenshot tools or apps that display the touch location. Sir, in our case, what I did, you remember that first I told that I had to went to the settings. Just it is a pre-built option in our Android device settings. Okay, go to system, advanced, developer option. Okay, as you know how we can able to enable developer option, we have to click on 7 times on the build number. Our developer option will enable here. So under the developer options, just scroll to the input section. There we have the two options to be enabled here. That is a show tabs pointer location. If you enable the pointer location, this above we can see the x and y coordinates here. You can just get it from here. Okay, this is how we can able to perform a double tap in the ADB cell command. So once again, I perform a double tap here. Is what I will do. Now I want to double tap on this radio button here. Okay, so our x and y coordinate will change here. So this is our command, right? We have previously we have provided this one, right? Same thing. What I will do, I once again run it. See, I prefer double tap on checkbox 2. Now I want to mimic the same double tap on the radio button 2 here. Okay, or 1. We take as 1. Okay, just placed here. Okay, and you can see I have to take just note of here. So it is very small letters. It is showing here. It is just a minute. It's very small here. Just a minute. Okay, it is 743 and 58. 743, 58. So same command here using it. 743, 58. So why 743? 743 and here it will be 743 because the x-axis will remain same because we are aligned in the same position here. Okay, so now when I run this command, it has to check the it has to on the radio button and off it here. Okay, just see here, just concentrate on this simulator. See, this is how we can able to radio button 2, radio button 1. I am performing the double tap here. Okay, means I am performing the tap twice. Okay, this is how we can able to perform the double tap by using the ADB command on our Android touchscreen device. Okay, okay. As once I said, we do not have a direct command of double tap here, so we are using a tap command sequentially. I'm running the tap command sequentially to execute two tap commands in a single unit here so that we can achieve the double tap here. Okay. So if you like this video, please click on like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.